I think I was really, really frightened about where I was going to go. Like, to be honest, I was freaking out about it, because I knew it was going to be a really, really special experience. And so I just wanted to make sure that, it was going to be the right one, and that I knew that it was going to be the right place for me. On my mission application, I really wanted to learn language. I put, send me somewhere, teach me Chinese or whatever, it may be, just because I wanted to get out of the States. That was just a, personal preference. I wanted to go. I'd never been outside the States, but I knew in my heart of hearts that I was going to speak English. That was just something I knew from the get-go. And so getting a mission call to Scotland and Ireland was really the best of both worlds, because I was getting to experience a completely different culture, but I could preach the gospel in English as well. So that was cool. I knew that Heavenly Father really answered my prayers, and really it was a gift that I was able to get the call that I did. In preparation for getting my call, when I was preparing and filling out my paperwork and getting ready, I decided to devote an hour each day to studying the scriptures. Luckily, I wasn't working at the time. I was just, barely 19. And so, after my schoolwork, I was able to sit down and I studied the New Testament for half an hour and the Book of Mormon for half an hour. And I learned so much from the New Testament in those, few months. Obviously, I completely solidified knowledge about the Book of Mormon as well, but I never really studied in depth the New Testament. And so being able to discover all not only the stories, but the doctrinal insights that the New Testament holds was really cool. There were a lot of things that I used later on my mission, a lot of study topics I was able to gain understanding from because of that preparation I'd put in reading the New Testament. And I already had a testimony of the Book of Mormon at that time, but I was able to kind of solidify the story in my mind, because there's a lot of times when you grow up, that the Book of Mormon has the story of King Benjamin, and then the story of Alma, and the story of King Mosiah, and et cetera, but sometimes you don't really know how it all fits together. So just reading it consistently day by day for a long time, you were able to see, all right, this is how the story all fits together. And that helps a lot in knowing where things take place in the Book of Mormon and kind of their importance.